Hey ladies, Dana here, and I'm excited today to share a whole leg and glute workout designed especially for women midlife. And I'm going to show you a group of exercises that is going to help you to strengthen and tone the lower half of your body. So you may be asking, why does this matter so much for women midlife? You know, you may have started to notice things as you've got older, like you're just not lifting your feet as much when you're walking around the street. You might notice you start to trip on the rise in the concrete. Or you might find that you're just not getting out of your chair as easily as you once did. Or you're just finding that those legs just don't have the energy in them that they once did. And so your legs are starting to feel tired and you feel like you're wanting to sit down. You know, all of these are symptoms that you're starting to lose your lean muscle tissue as an aging woman. And if we are able to regain that lean muscle tissue, not only will we regain our tone and our strength, but we're also doing things like improving and looking after our bone density, keeping our bones nice and strong. We're also supporting healthy weight management. The reason being is when we regain our tone and our strength, our lean muscle tissue, it is very what we call metabolically active. Basically a big fancy word for saying it uses lots of calories at rest. And so you end up finding that it's a little bit easier to lose weight the more lean muscle tissue you're able to regain as an older woman. You know, it also even supports things like our immune system. It gives us energy. It helps prevent things like falls, injuries. It can help us to have better posture, which ultimately can help us to reduce things like lower back pain and even hip pain. So I hope you enjoy today's workout. For today's workout, you are going to need a set of dumbbells and you are going to need a booty band. If you do not have either of those, do consider buying them for your home gym, because let's face it, spending that little bit of money on these types of equipment is really spending that money on looking after your health, fitness and wellness. I want to finish today with saying it's not just about our body health, but it can also support our brain health. You know, there's been a study recently issued and it talks about a twin study, and it's showing that ladies that have better leg strength actually have bigger brain health, bigger brains, cognitive health, and less decline. And so as a daughter of a mother who is currently suffering Alzheimer's, I wouldn't wish that disease on my worst enemy, but also I personally get a little bit anxious that am I heading down that line? So to hear that study for me personally reassures me that doing these strengthening exercises is crucial to maintaining not only my overall body health, but also my brain health. So ladies, I hope you enjoy. Please let me know how you go in the comments. And if you do enjoy our workouts, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a workout, you never miss an education, and women supporting women. Alrighty, have a great day. Let's begin our workout. Okay, our first exercise is called a one-legged squat. So it's a real great leg strengthening. And what you'll notice here is I've popped a set of dumbbells on my shoulders. If you are a beginner, maybe choose not to do that. I'm bending my knee, keeping it behind my toes, sticking my bottom out, and I'm just touching my toes to the floor below and then pushing up through that heel of the foot that stays on the ground. This is great for strengthening your quads, your glutes, the back of your legs. It's a full strengthening exercise. I want you to do that on both your legs, so make sure you're doing both sides. Once you've completed that, pop on your booty band, and our next exercise is a side leg strengthening exercise, really really working to the gluteus medius. And you'll notice here I've softened that knee of the stabilizing foot, and I'm just bringing that leg out to the side, holding onto the wall if you're concerned about your balance. But if you'd like an extra challenge, pop your hands on your hips for me, and you're extending away from that booty band and really feeling this through the side of your legs and into your glutes. I'm finishing with some little pulses, so feel free to maybe do that also. Remembering to do both sides, ladies, before you move on. And our next one is a wide-legged squat. Now, I'm doing this with an upright row, but then I thought, you know what, this is a leg workout, so do we really need to do that? So what I want you to do is resist against that band, and you push up through your heels and squeeze your bottom cheeks together as you come up. And you'll notice that my feet are wider than my hips, and this really starts to get us into our inner thighs, which is fabulous for us ladies at our age, and it can really help support your knee strength also. Alrighty, ladies, the next exercise is a lunge. Now, having your foot at the front, staying nice and stable, you're stepping back and pushing through your front heel to come back up into a standing position. You'll notice I'm wearing bare feet throughout this workout. That is on purpose. The reason I do that is it makes me use all those feet muscles that little bit more, and it actually does challenge those balance muscles a little bit more. Of course, if holding dumbbells is too much for you, just simply don't use them. But if you are a bit more advanced, of course, you can go a little bit heavier with those dumbbells. We then come back to our booty band and we pop it just above our knee again. And once again, I'm facing a wall just to help me with my balance and bringing that back foot back, and I'm pushing against that resistance band again. Notice that front knee is soft. Draw the navel to the lower back, and I'm squeezing into the bottom of my glute. So you'll notice that starts to work the back of the leg again. After we've done repetitions, which you can read about in the post, we then finish with some pulses. And once again, just challenging those glute muscles. Be sure to do both sides. And then we come into our front deadlifts. And once again, I tip forward, and it's as if I'm making a flat back. So I could put a tray of glasses on my back and I wouldn't spill a drop. So I'm not waterfalling over the front, but rather pushing my hips back, making a table through my back. Keep your shoulder blades back, so try and keep your shoulders back rather than rounded forward. And once again, pushing up through your heels. Ladies, this is a fantastic exercise to strengthen your hamstring, your glutes, and even into your lower back. Be sure to do this one slowly, especially if you do suffer from lower back problems. And now we're coming back into our booty band again. You've got to love a booty band. You'll notice this time it is lower than my knees, and what I'm doing is I'm pushing across my body, and this is really starting to engage those inner thighs again. I'm just showing you, if you're nervous about your balance, hold on to the wall lightly, but if you'd like that extra challenge, just let go of the wall and be sure that you are doing, once again, both sides. So you don't want to forget to give the body balance and ensuring both sides get the workout. Alrighty, ladies. Well, I think that's it. Is that it? No, we've got one more. Alrighty, our last exercise is fantastic for your bone density and a thing called our fast twitch muscle fibers, and it's jumps, and we jump up onto the step and then we step down with control. And doing these jumps helps you with your, what I say, fast twitch muscle fiber. It will help you to walk around just faster. It'll have your body feeling, looking and performing in a younger way. 2 minutes a day of this jarring work has been proven to help with maintaining good bone density. Congratulations, girls, you've just completed your workout. I hope you liked the look of the workout and thought maybe you would like to try it out. Check out in the comments, I've written repetitions down there for you to get a bit of an idea of how many to do if you're a beginner, intermediate or an advanced person. If you are unsure about how to work out and you're curious about working alongside me one-on-one, I do take a certain amount of personal training clients on at certain times of the year. So if you would like to reach out to me, I can certainly let you know if I do have any availability or pop you on a waiting list. And together I can help you to create your very own unique workout to provide you with a whole body strengthening program to be able to support you not only to age well, but making sure that you've got good body composition. That means a healthy range in your body fat and a healthy range in your lean muscle mass, and just basically be able to help you regain health, fitness, wellness. So be sure to do that. Otherwise, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. Please do think about subscribing to my channel, and that allows you to get the information as it comes through and to never miss education or workouts. Alrighty, have a great day.